Hey there everybody, Shadefire here, and this is our third part of our journey through Oregon Trail. Last time we made it to St. Louis, as you saw there, and we've still got a whole long way to go, because if we look at the road map here, you can see we're not even about the halfway mark, since we gotta go all the way around this radiation zone up to around Seattle. But when we ended off, I think we were doing pretty well, except for me. And we don't have any medkits, right? Yeah, alright. So, that could be better, but we can get our hands on some medkits here. Should be alright. Okay, zombies are deadly, so we don't want to go out right now. Food is pretty good, but we definitely need medkits, and still doing pretty good on ammo, too. So what do we got here? We've got an upgrade. Armored windows. I mean, it would be nice not to randomly get bit by zombies, especially because it doesn't really make sense how that happens when we're driving, but don't really want to waste that much money on it. Let's see. They don't have anything but fuel. Well, pretty low on fuel. We only got 5. It's recommended that you always have around 4 cans to get to the next area. So, jobs. Graveyard, $12, dangerous. We can do it. Go with the rifle. I find that these graveyard missions, which I guess are only in... Maybe they're not. I was going to say they're only in the Final Cut DLC, but I think they actually might just be part of... Oh, shit. I forgot the graves have weird hitboxes. Well, that's a good way to start an episode. But at least I didn't die. Alright, I don't want to scavenge yet, because everything's still deadly, so let's rest up for a couple hours until zombies calm down. I think I might have to be a little bit more judicious with my use of ammo so that I don't die. Everyone else is doing PG though. Not that it matters, because the run ends if I die, but, you know. If I can stay alive for a little bit, everyone else will be doing alright. I don't know why I'm wasting this much food. We could have just traveled until the zombies were low, because it's not like they have any medkits here in this town. Oh, we could trade, actually. That's what I should do. Trade one of their medkit for 6 of your scrap. Well, we have a good amount of scrap, enough to fix our car up, so sure. And I'm gonna immediately use that medkit on myself. Alright. So that gives me a little breathing room to work with here. Zombie activity medium. I think it's a good time for a scavenge. Again, I'm not trying to pad out this run too much by scavenging all the time, but it's a pretty important part of being able to finish this game. There's a can there. Oh, here comes a boo zombie. Well, as long as I'm looking this way, he can't do anything. Just gotta play this and sort of roleplay as though I'm Psy Syndicate or whatever. Alright. I think it's a good time to head out. Okay, we got options here, and neither of them are radiated, so... go to Badger City or the Cave. I think the Cave is default, because in the non-DLC version, there isn't multiple paths. So let's go to Badger City, because I don't know where that is. Is it a real city? I assume it's a real city. Moderate in size and alert. Alright, this one might be a little hard to clear a path through, and definitely too hard to sneak through. $20, wait 4 hours. Let's just clear a path. Looking good. Looking good. And we're free. looking tombstone. That means it's probably somebody who has died in one of my previous runs. Ah, yes. Mad as a swan. And a car upgrade near the grave. That's actually pretty fitting. What do we find? That's not what I want. Upgrades. We found... we already had the V6, so we found a GPS, which means we never get those delays where we lose the road. I mean, Frank's pretty much been our whipping boy so far. Oh, good. There goes more fuel. Probably gonna have to buy some of that coming up. Really? Another one? Mushroom, mushroom. Well, I guess I know why it's Badger City. 28 Days Liquor. Corner Bakery. Dr. Ned. Totally not Dr. Zed. A lot of references in this one. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare poster on the side there. Alright, what do we got for sale? We got options here. We got some fuel for a decent price. Wow, we have a lot of money. I guess we did find a fair bit in the last place. Jobs. Hit and run. I never really bother with these hit and runs because basically you do a little thing and it repairs your car a little bit, but it just seems like a waste of time most of the time because they repair it so little. $20 for eradicating a horde. I might do that one too. Yeah, let's just do this hit and run one, show it off. But yeah, basically you just have to run over zombies in increments of 10, and for every 10 you knock down, you get a little bit of repair for free. And oddly, this doesn't damage your car. But I guess that would be counterintuitive to having it repaired afterwards, even though it's kind of the implication. Got 100? Yes! Got 100. Station wagon gets a tune-up. Let's do the defense as well. These are usually pretty easy as long as they don't miss. You just have to be kind of good at aiming at a distance instead of snapshots. Really, once you get the aiming down in this game, it's pretty solid. Fatty there, so let's stun him. Pop one of those guys. I probably could have just brought the shotgun for this. I don't really like to use the shotgun because, as I mentioned before, it actually uses 3 ammo per shot, but it also fires 3 shots. But then it also has a slow reload after every shot, so it's not great for precision. Alright, that was pretty easy. I don't know what they're saying dangerous for. 20 bucks. Alright. Zombie activity's low, so it would be a good time to scavenge. Okay, we have rationing set to... I thought I had it set to large, because we have so much food. We'll leave it at medium, though. I don't want to rest yet, actually, because I don't want to knock up the zombie aggression. So let's just scavenge first, and then I'll buy some... Oh, look, some money. I'll buy some fuel. Maybe a med kit, too, for the road. Gonna get anything else? That was a scrap up there. Gonna have to snap these guys. Alright. And we should be clear. Not a lot of food, not a lot of anything, but a little bit of everything. Let's do one more. I would like to get a nice big chunk of food. Probably gonna have to repair my car as well. It's not doing great. That V6 engine is nice because it means we're getting everywhere faster, but we're gonna go through a lot more scrap because of it. Alright, there's a nice big bag of food. that's 125 ounces for one of these. Oh, that's a shy guy. Oh no, it's only 100. Okay, that puts us in a nice place for supplies. Except for medkits, but let's pop our car. Give it a few love taps. Doop. Ah, that was almost perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know, nice combo. Okay, car's doing alright. Let's rest up for an hour. Yeah. As long as Frank West doesn't get multiple illnesses all at once, he should be alright. Counter no one. Supply trade. 26 of their ammo for 3 of your fuel. Yeah, no. Okay. So let's buy some fuel. Let's see. I had like 3 cans left, so let's get like 5. At the rate at which we break fuel cans, we're definitely gonna need some extra. And I could probably sell some scrap. Scrap is usually a good thing to sell because you end up with more of it than you need. And in a lot of places it's a 1-to-1, but here it's a 1-to-2, so we could actually make a decent profit off of this. So let's just sell like 30 scrap. Yeah, and we still have plenty to repair our car. And we'll still find more because, you know, food and scrap are the 2 things that we can easily scavenge. I might want to buy some ammo. I mean, we've got more than 200 still, I think. So, it's a lot of money, though. I don't know, I don't actually use that much ammo. I always like, want to keep more than 100 because it feels like a nice buffer, but we're never really going to use that much. Let's just buy a medkit, just in case I get fucked up again. And I think we're good to go. Okay, the Ozarks or Wichita. Wichita is in a radiation zone. It does have a ninja muffler, which is a pretty nice upgrade that lets us basically guaranteed sneak through any horde. But I'm not sure it's worth the radiation poisoning. Though it's not too bad because it looks like we have a route to get back out afterwards, but let's play it safe for now. You know, I think I only know what the Ozarks are because of reading the book The Last Ship, where one of the characters is from the Ozarks and frequently talks about them. It's also just a pretty good post-apocalyptic book. For fuel near the grave. Now that's what I want to see. So we're sitting pretty at 11 cans, 657 food. Clem and lime. Let me guess, it was a salt lick. And here we are in the middle of nowhere, but there's still a camp here. And they have a lot of stuff. Figured they'd be pretty limited. Fuel's pretty expensive. Ammo's more expensive. Everything's more expensive up here. Crate filled out of the back of the car. Those are usually pretty easy too. Ooh, 75 ammo. And it's another recovery. These are both worth doing. Okay, so we just have to get to the crate, and again, we'll be safe. So as long as no zombies get in front of me, I should be alright. Unless a shy guy spawns behind me. I feel like some people just can't wrap their head around the whole avoid zombies rather than fight them in some games. No More Room in Hell is a game that especially people seem to not understand. I mean, I think it's because it came out, you know, around Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, so a lot of people were thinking, oh, you know, it's a zombie shooter, I'll run through and blast all the zombies, but I mean, in No More Room in Hell, zombies respawn infinitely. So really, you're just supposed to casually sort of walk through the horde and only kill the runners that come after you. But I played that, and a lot of people just struggle with that idea. And then they say, oh, this game's so fucking hard. Alright, so let's just do the same thing we just did. I'm guessing suicide just means there'll be more of them. Threading the needle here. You know, just a warning shot. Can I get through this without shooting a single zombie? I think I can. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 zombies. Lucky number 13. You made it! And then the zombies disappointedly shuffle off. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. We got a nice stock of ammo. Got an extra 40 because we didn't really fire very much. Talk to stranger. So yeah, you can actually keep an infected person alive. As long as their health bar doesn't hit empty, they won't turn. So as long as you know, keep them fed and rested up, they won't actually turn into zombies, and you can keep them with you until the safe zone, I believe. You might even get a bonus for that. Scavenging would be bad. Do you want to buy anything? Combat trainer. So these are just like little permanent perks. Faster bullets is pretty nice, actually. Let's get that. The hospital or the castle? One's farther away. I think body armor makes you take less damage when you get hit. And I think faster movement might actually be better if I can afford it by the time we get there. Did he fail to siphon our tank, or? I think he might have stole a little bit there. That's alright, our V6 will make up for that. And it looks like zombie activity should be low by the time we hit the next area. Yeah, Frank's not doing great. Mercy Hospital. Got the whole gang here. I guess that's supposed to be Bill with his 6-pixel beard. Alright, there's another combat trainer for faster movement. It's only 5% though, that's really not a big jump. Jobs, $24 for some bandits. The suicide bandit ones are a pain in the ass. We're definitely going to want to rest because people are hurting. So let's do like 2 hours. That should put zombie activity down. One more. Alright. So we're going to scavenge, but first, fuel 15. Medkits are cheaper. You think medkits would be cheaper at a hospital? Alright, well, let's do a scavenging now. Rifle. It's funny that they added 2 new weapons, but the default still feels the best. But I guess with the combat mechanics, the way they work in this, it would be kind of hard to make that many variations. You know, it's not like you can just have an AK that lets you fire it 30 times. see how much faster our bullets are now. Oh, geez. Well, this is a close one. And they all got stuck on a tree. 200 ounces of food is pretty good. We're getting close to 1,000 food. I might want to up our rationing. Which mostly just means that we will lose less health per hour on the road. And I think potentially gain more health per hour of rest. But I'm not sure on that one. Okay, let's just go. We don't need the faster run speed. Dallas, Texas. We're really that far south? I thought Dallas was more like... Oh no, because I guess that's Florida over there. So I guess Dallas would be around there. Let me just talk my expert knowledge about American geography. Oh, I should really repair my car. I spill my drink! Let's stop for a sec. And this car needs some loving. Okay, let's not fuck it up this time. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, not too bad. Shitty as fuck. You whiffed it. Made a right boner of that one, you did. Ugh. This game has some weird frame dips that only happen when I'm recording. Where it'll just drop like 10 frames for a second, and it'll make those things kind of skip. It's annoying, but I'm not really sure why it happens. It's obviously not a very intensive game. Tire broke. Jeez, I don't think we have a lot of extra tires. Jill's exhausted. If only Barry were here to save her ass, she'd be fine. Frank West gets mauled by a wild dog. Jill Sandwich no longer has exhaustion. She just saw Frank get mauled and she laughed it off, and now she feels better. Should be getting close to Dallas here. Joel would be the one that wants to stop and admire the scenery. Yep, that's Dallas, just like I remember it. Zombie in a wheelchair. Alright, what's the story here in Dallas? Super last tires, less likely for tires to break. That's not bad for a tire upgrade. It's more useful than like the go faster in sandstorms one. Alright, a retrieval for 39, that's totally worth it. Let's go retrieve this person's package. Like every time I try to quickly snap off a shot, I just miss completely, and it doesn't even matter. You made it. Of course we did. Those jobs are easy. Alright. So how we doing? Money 87. Fuel's getting low again. Scrap's a little low. We still have that one backup medkit, but yeah, we're out of tires and batteries, and we only have one muffler. We can definitely use some car supplies. But the only thing they have is the thing that we aren't desperate for. What about trades? Encounter no one to trade with. Let's do a scavenge. Zombie activity's high, but that's alright. We've got plenty of ammo. Even by my demanding standards for ammo. Nice big bag of cash. Oh, you son of a bitch. You sneaky son of a bitch. You're so fucking dead. Ugh. Alright, we don't want to go when it's deadly, because that'll go poorly. And I guess we need to make sure Frank doesn't die, so let's rest for a bit. I mean, if we let him die, who's going to tell the story of the Willamette incident? Alright, let's leave town, and I think we'll stop when we hit the next area. The dump site, or the strip club. Well, obviously we're gonna go to the strip club. I mean, let's cross a horde of zombies. Massive and docile. We might be able to sneak through. Or we could wait. Oh, now it's much worse. The situation has not gotten better. Now it's just large. We've got the food to wait. It's kind of a waste, but large and docile, I think we can sneak through. As long as we don't hit too many zombies in quick succession. Actually, I'm not completely sure how those work at all. That's just what I assume. Alright, 840 miles. This is a long stretch of desert. Actually, when zombie activity gets lower, we're going to want to stop and scavenge and fix the car. Alright, please don't fuck me, frame rate. Just missed that one completely. Should probably only do the 4. That way I'm not wasting as much when I fuck it up. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this part especially, the frame rate is all over the place. It, like, drops down to 30 and then back up to 60 and then back down to 30. Makes it really hard to do those. Alright, let's scavenge. Some scrap. Can always use more scrap. Oh boy. Oh, it's the undead bear. So, this is one of the bosses, and you can't kill the bear. You can't shoot him to slow him down, so we just have to avoid him. He just wants to hug you like a big, fuzzy Siberian bear. I think that's what she says. Yep, shoot that tree. Oh god. Oh. I couldn't bear getting caught by this guy. And we survived. Maybe you can kill that bear, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Alright, and since activity's low, let's do it again. Once more with feeling. There's another boss that we haven't seen that can appear during a scavenging run. But, I think I've only seen him, like, twice. Ooh, shopping cart. That immediately puts us up to our max carrying capacity for food. Actually, it puts us slightly over. I think it's 325 for a shopping cart. So picking this up is a waste, but we'll do it anyway. And a wallet. Who drops their wallet in the desert? Yep, 350 food. I'm able to carry 250. Maybe it's only 250, and the other thing put us over. Okay, so good on food, decent scrap. Zombie activity's still low. Let's just keep going. I'd like to get a nice big stockpile if we can. Saw that man try to pop in and steal my tape. I think this game definitely benefits from having a really good soundtrack. I mean, I think this kind of cheats in terms of, you know, trying to match the sound chip of the C64, but I'm okay with that. It sounds close enough. And I could be wrong, honestly. I'm not really an expert in the hardware capabilities of the Commodore. Military vehicle pulls you over and confiscates $9. Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna need to, we're gonna need about $10. At least you didn't ask for $3.50. Your tire broke, but you were able to fix it. I thought we had no tires. Or did we find one somewhere? See an explosion in the distance. Not our problem. Man, this is a long stretch. Our gas is gonna be real low when we get there. How's the car health doing? Dan, I ain't undead yet. Well, clearly you were wrong about that, fella. So, got a zombie, just gotta pop him in the head. This game really does just feel like both a love letter to Oregon Trail and a love letter to sort of zombie media in general. With all the nods and references to everything. These are folks who like them some undead. What was I gonna stop for? Oh yeah, repair the car. Alright, maybe I can do this without fucking it up. Okay, okay. Frames are holding. That one I can completely blame on myself and not from the frame rate changing. Because it was stable that whole time. This one, on the other hand, much choppier. I just don't get why that is. Alright. Carry on. Frank West had some extra food hidden for himself in one of his other inventory slots. I bet it was an orange juice. Jill Sandwich. Sandwick. Sneezes all over 2 fuel and ruins. How? How? She just destroyed the last of our fuel. You sneezy fuck. Alright. Well, now we gotta sit here and hope we can trade for some more fuel. 62 food for 1 fuel? We could wait for a better trade, but let's just do it. 4 fuel for 45 ammo. That's a better trade. Let's do that as well. I think 5 will be enough to get this there. Unless Jill fucking acid mucuses on the rest of them. Now we need a tire. This is where we all die, in the desert. 2 of their medkits to offer for 1 of your tire. No, I need a tire. 1 of their battery for 4 of your fuel. No. It's 4 a.m. though. This is not a good time to scavenge. But, you know, the more stuff we have, the more we can trade for whatever offers we get. You know, you can play this with a controller, but I can't imagine how easy it would be to aim with the analog sticks for this kind of aiming. Like, would you have to still pull it in the opposite direction? Because that'd be a real pain in the ass. Let's see if anyone wants to trade now. Nope. Let's keep waiting. We're still pretty good on food, so I'm not too worried about that. One other tire for 20 bucks. Yeah, we can lose that much. We got a pretty nice surplus of money. Okay, so we're back on the road again. Hopefully we can get to the strip club, which is right there. There's a, geez, what is it called? It's Robert Rodriguez, right? I can't remember if that was the Tarantino one or the Rodriguez one from Grindhouse. Planet Terror, that's what it was. It's a shame they didn't squeeze in a titty twister reference there for the strip club's name. Alright, well, I guess we'll end it here for part 3. Things are still looking pretty good, honestly. You know, we've got a decent amount of money and supplies, except for tires and batteries. Everyone's not hurting too much. I mean, I'm about half health, but we've still got a med kit. So I think things are looking up for the next time. We might actually make it to the safe zone. This is one of the games where that's actually a reasonable expectation. But, well, we'll find out next time if things all go awry. Until then, I've been Shadefire, this is Oregon Trail, and I hope you'll come see me die again next time. Until then, you folks all take care.